look like a fool to you? You are the ones who butchered and ate my wife whole!
Drop the blade right now, you filthy pig! Look at you playing at being human, you ignorant and lowly beast! That weapon is a tool used to slaughter beasts like you!
We didn't kidnap anyone! We didn't need anyone! We only helped those stricken with poverty, thanks to your poor governing!
Retreat! All soldiers, retreat! Retreat!
Are you all right, your lordship? He may be ignorant, but he sure is powerful.
What was that about being the fools who butchered and ate his wife? Is he saying the rosy pig was his wife?
Are you falling for the words of that big, oafish pig? I didn't take you for such a fool.
That is just a pig. Reserve your sympathy for humans. Besides, it wasn't like we ran in there with swords drawn. But they wouldn't leave the mine, and we were left with no choice. Ah, there did seem to be a pig especially adored by the Golden Pig King. That favored pig sitting atop the banquet table was, by all accounts, just an ordinary pig. It did have a distinct scent, I suppose.
And then what happened? Let me guess. You kidnapped the pig.
Proudly. We called it the Rosy Pig on account of how he adored her. When the Pig King found out, he cracked wide the narrow entrance in his fury. Well, isn't it obvious what we did? For the king to have adored it so much, it was bound to bring us a fortune. The Hyungam offered it to the Yungam to wish him a long, long life, and thus the pig was feasted upon.
Ibong, did you ask the physiognomist Dohun about how the Golden Pig King will die?
Of course, your lordship. He told me everything after I threatened to break all his wine jars and burn the reed bed. You must go to Nampo. The physiognomist said that the Golden Pig King's ashes long to dance with the tides.
Ashes dancing with the tides. How are the Pig King's ashes connected to the sea? I've a hunch that Churong, the shipyard works supervisor in Nampo, may have answers.
Dang! That old man is so picky. Torse, go deal with him, and don't even think about coming back if you fail.
Thinking a shipyard?
Wasn't sure if you had an...
You really think?
I don't have an answer to that. There are rumors of them meeting you. Huh. It's actually not a bad...
I suffered from a chronic illness in my youth, so I might not think clearly, so please, catch some...
Right now?
A lot of the folk here work tirelessly night and day to provide for their wives and children.
Less workers.
When did I let...
When can I stop working?
When did I last eat? I've got no... Let's all have a bite. Get some energy. Let's all have a bite.
Less workers these days means more work. You a new shipyard worker? Doesn't matter to me. You a new shipyard worker?
When can I stop working and go home? Who are you? Who are you?
You can just tell from the lines on their faces. They can take care of us. Can you go and pick up some basic necessities? Keep your eyes and ears peeled, and I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Now. I want to close shop quickly and go have a bowl of sweet dongdongju with some steamy pajan. The Nampo Marketplace is noisy, isn't it? The Nampo Marketplace is... looking for? Nampo Marketplace is noisy, isn't it? But my voice can be heard over the loudest of it.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled, and I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
We've done everything you've told us to. Can you tell us now?
I had an accident out at sea that day. A typhoon spelled tragedy for me. There was nowhere to... I lived in the path they took, despite the fact that I was a stranger. A stranger who... Despite the fact that I was a stranger. Yes, the ground began to... I decided that the least I could do for their poor souls was offer up a plump pig in their honor. Not long after, people started to talk about the golden pigs. I'm not so certain myself. It could just be a coincidence. But what I do remember is that the skies mourned and the sea fled the shores. I'd like to think the golden pigs...
What are your thoughts, sir? I know for certain that the Hyungam wants them for himself.
If there's one thing I know about rich folk, it's that they never stop trying to get richer. I had a strange dream the night I first heard about the golden pigs. A dream where old Lady Birigongdok stuck something.
Golden Pig King's ashes. What about helping the Golden Pig King regain his memory from his previous life? Then he'll leave and go far, far away where the Hyungam can't find him.
From my dream, I gather golden pigs are weak direct sunlight, objects with powerful luminous energy, and a lot of time. If then distract them with loud noises and cover them with a white horse hide, the umbral energy will dissipate and vanish into thin air.
Sounds like you need to hunt down a Pumura troop. We may need to borrow a bit of the Ebong's influence.
You should hurry. I'm not sure why, but government officials are also looking for them. I heard that the Chorong Merchant Guild have come from the east and are staying at a tavern in Moodle. Why not pay them a visit?
Huh. The Chorong...
As long as you have what they want, going to them will probably be fastest. As long as you have what they want, going to them will probably be fastest. As long as you have what they want, going to them will probably be fastest. As long...
A visitor! So this was the good fortune signified by the morning magpie's cry. Welcome. I'm Hyunyong of the Chorong Merchant Guild, never swayed by the wind, no matter how strong. The hide of a white horse. In search of something very valuable, I see. You should know, we value customer relationships above all else. To do business, you must prove that you can be trusted by us. There's nothing from this land we cannot get. I will trust that this is within your means, foreigner from beyond the sea. I will trust that this is within your means. It's a good start. Here's the... Farewell, then. We shall thank you for visiting.
ashes dancing with the top. These should be used today. Have you anything else for me? All right, then. Be prepared to fight the Golden Pig King. Today, the wealth-bringing pig will be ours once and for all.
Traveler, why are you still holding the white horse hide? Why didn't you hand it to the Hyungam? Leave it to me. I'll put the Golden Pig King to rest. He won't be used or abused any longer. Churong's dream of the Golden Pig King dying must not have been a mere coincidence. This could have been what the deity of Tebek wanted, for the Golden Pig King to meet a peaceful end.
Do I look like a fool to you? You are the ones who butchered and ate my wife whole!
Why would you spare his life? Didn't you say he eats humans alive?
Learn to see the forest for the trees. We need him to stay alive and give us gold.
That's right. We are the owners of that beast now.
Okay, as you command.
Wait! What does he think he's doing?
I wonder, who will remember the pitiful tale of the Golden Pig King, whose tragic former life cursed him even in the next. Those of immense heart took pity on him. However, those of immense greed thought only of gold and what they should feast on for dinner.
I can't believe that the Golden Pig King is dead. That foolish Dorsey. Ah!
Traveler, were you the one who tempted him into such a horrific act? We only managed to recover the gold mines.
We promised a plump, clean pig for the head of a golden pig. But as you've brought us none, you get nothing.
That's a little disappointing, but we did the best we could. Gotten on the wrong side of the Hungum, but I don't regret what we did. I'm sure that the Hungum and a gold mine is prohibited throughout the nation. I mean, I've seen all the notices in the bulletin board, but I haven't seen anything about lifting the ban. I'm pretty sure they're up to something. Something fishy. We should keep tabs on them.
What happens if it's discovered we were the ones who hired them once we resumed the gold mining, your lordship?
It'll be fine. Keep your mouth shut, and no one will know we've got a mine that we're illegally mining gold from. There are no witnesses alive to never, ever talk about this again, or you'll be the next body buried in the mines.
Of course, Hungum. I will remain silent.
The young god of the East has sent me a letter, since our plan of reaping infinite gold is over. He ordered us not to sell all the gold that had been collected before the collapse of the mine. He is waiting for the price of gold to rise.
The boat from Dale will be leaving soon. We should go and stop them. I will send someone who can run quickly.
Even the Chodong Merchant Guild wouldn't have an item to capture and store words. I wonder if we'll come up with such a contraption as time passes and the world changes. Anyway, I'll head up to Dale now. I think I'll be able to get some dirt on him. Don't worry, I'm good at this. I'll head to the tavern first. See you later.
We should keep an eye on Dorsey and that traveler. find out if their actions were intentional.
Alas, it is unfortunate. History gives us insight into our present and future. It's a pity people these days don't study it more. Here lies a great story, yet not a single This story is a treasure worth more than gold. Will no one hear this tale? Anyone?
Please hear my tale. Please stop and listen. People are trying to go about their busy lives. So, out with it. Let's hear about this great and wonderful history. Don't tell.
You cannot buy history with money, but nothing in life comes without a cost. Wait, where are you going? Hey, how about this? I'll tell you first, then you can pick. This tomb is the resting place of a loyal servant who said when the king beheaded this servant, white blood poured out, flowers fell, and the tombstone for that servant was placed by the king himself. So, Mr. Kim should pay for the tale. Or...
So naive. Listen, you're just gonna keep letting people choose whether they pay for your stories? Hold on. Why are you calling me Mr. Kim? My last name isn't even Kim. And did you say buckwheat jelly and pork? Aha! You're a Gabby, aren't you?
How did you figure it out? Jeez, here goes nothing. Stand back or you'll get hurt. Aw, what's with people here? The soup mold Mr. Kims were always enchanted by my stories. What's with people here? The soup mold Mr. Kims were...
Oh, I was just joking. Are you a...
What do you mean? I'm starving. Could you please get me...
say I smell a bit gamey?
What's the secret to my...
I know my story was interesting, and yet everyone just... Wow, this buckwheat deli. I know my story was interesting, and yet this porch smells absolute... Oh, you seem like honest Mr. Kim's. You want to hear another exciting tale from history?
Nope, one is plenty, thank you. Are you lost or something?
I know my story was interesting, and yet everyone just got up and left without paying. That stings a little.
Not so secret anymore, is it? Who was this secret mission for?
If you've been sending your prayers to the God, instead, send your prayers this way. Hey, wake up. You've got
Who are you talking to? Is that a brew?
This is Pray Kebi. He's also on an undercover mission, hence the silence. May the hearts of all Mr. Kims warm in front of this pagoda. However, when all eyes are closed and their sins can... Whew, that was a lot of talking. I'm getting thirsty.
Well, they say Dokebi always repay a favor.
Indeed. Pray Kebi will gladly repay the... place is just perfect. Strange Mr. Kim and foreign Mr. Kim. Come have a drink with us. This is all...
Are you guys drinking?
Okay, now that your belly's full, tell us.
I'm on a secret mission on the Dokebi Princess's orders. I've come to find a Kebi cap.
Kebi cap? They have caps specially...
It's a cap that grants you invisibility powers.
Whoa. I knew that Dokebi were magical.
Is that really something worth getting hung up on right now? Our lives are at stake if we don't find it. Is that really something worth getting hung up on right now? Our lives are at stake if we don't find it. Punishment would be welcome. Much better than the King Duoxini chewing us up and spitting us out. And the tales of ages past. The king has been robbed of it. Therefore, a princess set out to search for the...
Perhaps home?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't simply...
Most Mr. Kims are unaware of the king. Being a good friend to the chief lent him the bat.
Ah, I remember reading about it.
Indeed. But it wasn't intended to hear the death of his dear friend, a Mr. Kim, and to see one take the life of another to fulfill their greed. On a day much like today, the sky thundered in betrayal, and lightning happened to strike Sumo. We lost the lives of many Mr. Kim friends that day.
Gosh, I'm sorry for your loss. Huh? Didn't know it was gonna rain today.
Wait. This energy...
It's King Duoxini's soldier Kebis!
There's too many. Can we get away?
Our traveler here happens to be quite the brawler, so all you guys have to do is protect me.
Be careful! Mr. Kim's village is nearby! You see? They won't listen. They only obey the commands of their king.
They could overrun the village. How did you two Kebis manage to stay alive?
King Duoxini, in a rage, was going to turn everyone into soldier Kibis. The king managed to come to his senses and...
It was thanks to the princess's involvement that any Dokebi remained. Because King Duoxini is crazy about his daughter.
He's crazy about his daughter. So the princess stopped him from hurting the humans?
That's right. The princess also really likes Mr. Kim's, so he had to stop, for her sake.
But there's not much time. You're wrestling, fighting.
Would you like to take part in writing the history of Dokebi Forest? If you help find the cap and bat, everything can return.
First, you must find the cap. I've heard the gossip of people that come to my pagoda. Old Mandangu of Dobo.
There's a chance he might have picked up the cap. So, will you help? Dokebi all...
I don't know what that old man carries around with him, but I almost lost control of my disguise magic when I got... Rumor has it.
What's so special about this Kebi bat? Sure, anything about Dokebi's probably ain't ordinary.
Haven't you heard of Biddy Bat Bop? Just a swing of the club and bop! You've got what you need. If you find it, I will beg the princess's permission on your behalf. Now hurry, we don't have much time. From today on, strange Mr. Kim and foreign Mr. Kim, we shall call you guys our friends. We believe in you.